Hi everybody, it's Dara, and I have my glasses on because I wanted to read you. Yesterday I made a video where we talked about different things, pretty things to do at home to make you feel good, whether you're prepping for quarantine or not. Having rice and beans in the house and nuts and seeds and all of the goodies and apple cider vinegar and turmeric and ginger and green powder and all of those things that I listed yesterday. I wanted to share some things that I did today. I didn't do this yet because it tastes so super bad, but it's called Germ Warfare, and I'm going to read you what is in it. Reishi, which you can get from Jing Herbs, and hey, happy days. So Jing Herbs will give you a Dara discount. So you can order Reishi. Astragalus is really good as well. So this has Reishi, Kyolic garlic, Echinacea golden seal, astragalus, like I said, and hey Liz, hi Anne, and elderberry. Somebody asked about elderberry yesterday, and I was able to get some elderberry syrup from Erewhon. Silver, so it's like colloidal silver or silver, and it's a tincture. Oregano oil, that's what makes this the big bad boy. Oregano is going to bust through anything, and it's the thing that makes this taste so bad. Grapefruit seed extract, which I bought. Grapefruit seed, that's so funny, grapefruit seed extract, because I remember it does so many things, and I haven't used it in many years, but I think it can clean. And I was thinking about, wouldn't it be nice? I'm a fan of wiping light switches anyway and doorknobs. So I thought it might be nice to put in a little glass bottle, some clove, and a little bit of water and spray everything and wipe it down. That would feel so fresh and energetically good anyway. It would be good feng shui. So then it's got lemon juice and water, and I can taste it in front of you, and you're gonna see. I'm gonna try not to make a face. I don't even think it's possible. I should have a chaser. Oh my God, you guys. Oregano oil is so hard to take, but I highly recommend it. I also, wow. I also, we don't need to worry about hand sanitizers, clove and eucalyptus and thyme. They're antiviral. Certain ones are antibacterial and certain ones are antiviral. So clove is one of those, and eucalyptus is. And what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, today. So I thought, I'm going to have my ginger tea, and I did my ginger tea hack, which means that a lot of times when people make ginger tea, they chop it up and then they put it in hot water, and they have to let it brew to steep and get all the flavor out and the nutrients and properties. What I do is I put a hunk of ginger into the blender with water, and I blend it. Then I heat it. So it's faster, it's more efficient, it's more flavorful. You're getting the most out of it. And then I heat it, and then I strain it. When I'm feeling fancy, I put turmeric in too. And today, my intuition said, add a little titch of garlic, a teeny piece of fresh garlic. So I blended the turmeric, blended the garlic, blended the ginger in water, and then I heated it. Then I strained it into a cup, and I added honey, a little bit. Then I added some lemon, because the lemon's delicate. You don't want to be cooking the lemon so much. You use the lemon at the very end. And I added black pepper because it helps you absorb the turmeric even more. And I feel like my skin and my energy just got so good after that. So I wanted to share today's tip with you guys. I hope everybody... The biggest thing, I think, is mental health. The biggest thing right now is, if you're not sick or having any kind of flu-like symptoms, I feel like the biggest thing is, what do you do mentally? And one of the ways in which I help myself, because I literally have been alone for 2 weeks. It happened because I was feeling like my immune system got low, and I wasn't sick or anything, but I'm like, I better lay low, because this is not the time to have a compromised immune system. So I really laid low, and then at the end of that week, when I was all like feeling fantastic, that's when everybody was like, don't go out, do social distancing. And I was like, okay, another week. So I've been alone for a long time, and I'll have the Gilmore Girls on in the background. I color. I'm working on a new project at the Doobie Universe on Instagram, and I'm going to be posting a lot of new things coming up. For those of you just joining, this video is the second how to deal with yourself in this time. And I made a list of things yesterday under the video, and now today's tip was germ warfare. Watch the beginning of the video. I say what's in it. And then it occurred to me, I was talking to my assistant, Tasha, and she was like, oh, I'm trying not to plug into the news. And I realized that I don't watch news, which I've known, but I am wanting to be apprised of what's going on just politically and with travel bans and what's going on with people. So what the rules are. So I open my phone in the morning and I just click and I read an article or two. I kind of skim through it and then I don't check again until the evening. And so if you are concerned and wanting to check the news, I highly recommend reading because it's far less intrusive, a lot less fear gets transmitted when you are in control of the words, not what's coming at you and into you. It's the same reason I don't watch scary movies or depressing movies. I just can't, like I physically can't. It's very, very difficult for me. So because I just feel like what we watch, what and who we listen to affects us more than food. So that's what's going on here. If you guys have any questions, reach out to people who make you laugh and who make you feel good. Yes, this video will be posted, Maritza. Apple and ginger shot. Yeah, that sounds good. So it's be comfortable, get enough exercise, get out into the sun, follow uplifting people on Instagram. And I posted on Instagram today, Elizabeth Gilbert made this beautiful post about how to be present and not in the future in fear, worried about what's going to happen, to be in the present moment. So I highly recommend you check her out. And it is time for us to really, it's uncomfortable, I think, for us to be not distracted. There's less distractions. We have to check ourselves like, oh, I'm not running out to the store just to be busy or to see people. It's like, now what? And a lot of people probably are not that comfortable with that. So this is a perfect time to write, to draw, to call your loved ones, to connect in. Yeah, she's really sweet and cool, Liz, Elizabeth Gilbert. I mean, there's so many of the people I follow. I only follow positive people. I mean, we have my friend Jenna Zoe and Lacey Phillips, To Be Magnetic, and Path of the Conscious Man. We have so many beautiful people. All of my friends on Instagram are positive, beautiful people, so I don't have to delete. But take this time to perhaps declutter. And absolutely watch who and what we associate ourselves with, because that's what makes up our lives, like what's coming in here. So what else can I tell you? In the moments where you feel extreme discomfort, then just take some breaths and sit through it. I think that's what is happening mostly in our society, is people are just running, hustling, running, and nobody really has time to sit with themselves. And that's why a lot of times when people go on vacation, they get sick. Their body finally has a letdown. So if you feel uncomfortable sensations or not well or physically, emotionally, know that it's because you're also probably feeling like the collective. You could be feeling the collective fear. I decided to treat it like it's quiet out there and there's less like pulls on my attention. I called it static. Venice used to be pretty quiet, and then it started getting busier and busier. I live near Moon Juice and Cafe Gratitude, and I started my home is an oasis, super quiet, super lovely. But during the day, you'd hear leaf blowers. You don't hear those anymore. You'd hear people slamming their car door, talking, like lovely, like uplifting, happy sounds. But there was a lot of distraction, and now it's just. So breathe into the silence of it and think of, and I'm sure you guys have thought about this, but what are the things you always wish that you could do? My friend Matt said that he's like, when he does get home, when he can finally go home, he has said 40% of his books he hasn't read. And I was like, I've got some books I haven't read, some deep into astrology books, some higher learning, some more art. Maybe I can paint a mural, things like that. So I feel that, I miss with Gary. Hi, Gary, are you here? So I feel like this is an opportunity for us to connect in love, to slow ourselves down, to breathe into the space, and to really enjoy the present moment. I think that's the biggest thing. And one of the things I love to do is clean out a drawer, organize my spices, stuff like that. Oops, somebody not feeling well. Listen to the birds singing, Gary. What a positive comment. Listen to the birds singing. Watch the flowers moving as if they're talking to you. Get your feet on the earth and sit through the discomfort. I think that's what everybody's so busy numbing themselves by running around. We're not only distracting ourselves by alcohol or different things, it's also like the busyness factor. So when we are forced to stay home, we are forced to stay home with ourselves. Our home is the same as the home inside of us, as within, so without. So take the opportunity to clean it up, be at peace with it, be even more than at peace with it, be in love with it. Gary, I've been thinking about you. I remember what you said yesterday. I'm sending you so much love. Perhaps you are exactly where you need to be. But let us know if there's something that you do need. So I love you guys. Let's see if anybody made, I don't see any comments. Oh, there. Liz lives rural in the woods and sheep and cows everywhere. It's a wonderful atmosphere. I love it. So important to your mental health. That's so, so beautiful. So instead of running out to the local shop or local bar, we might run ourselves out into nature. I did also get, okay, I haven't had, not propolis. I haven't had royal jelly. What's it called? Yeah, it's the bee royal jelly. Yeah, I used to have it all the time. I'd have a little bee pollen and a little royal jelly, and I got some of that. That's one of the reasons I think I'm feeling so good too. So yes, you can contact hello@daradubonnet.com. We are a beautiful, wonderful community, and if there's any way we can be of service to each other, I think that's really important. So big hugs, and I will see you guys soon. I will be making food very soon. I can't promise that the lighting is going to be good in my kitchen, but I can show up. I'm not going to not show up just because the lighting isn't so great. I'll do it anyway. So perhaps there's going to be a dal, D-A-H-L, Indian food later. I haven't had it in a couple days. Big hugs, and I think I saw AJ. I did. I love you too. Lighting doesn't matter. Lighting don't matter. It doesn't matter. It's the content. It's the love. As long as the sound is good and you can hear me. So I love you guys. Happy Sunday. It's why I'm wearing golden. This is like turmeric. White, amber beads, golden, shining like the sun. So please join me on Instagram, Dara Dubonnet. And if you're lucky, you get to see the Doobie universe. D-O-O-B-I-E. Little doobies. I'll see you soon. Oh, one more thing. This is a perfect time to learn about your North Node. Because if you want to know what's going to make you happy during this very crazy time, it's spelled out in your North Node. And then if you want to, that's the what you need to do. So for example, I have a Taurus North Node. I need to get out and see the flowers. I need to be in nature. I need to be making beautiful food, enjoying myself, providing for myself. I can do all of that during this time. My 9th house placement, whatever house, and you can find this out for free on my website, whatever house your North Node is in. So the North Node sign tells you what you need to do. The house placement tells you in what arena of life. And I'm supposed to be Taurian, that's Venusian, while I do faraway travel or do some higher learning. And while I can't faraway travel, but I can look at faraway places and watch movies from faraway places, and I can study deeper into topics of my choice. So we can do our North Node things that are going to make us so happy. So find out what they are. I did my whole body of work this whole past year was about really fun things that I think everyone needs to know. So check out DARA'S.com. Obviously, thumbs up. I love you guys. I'm so glad we are here together. We are in this together, and I will see you soon.